Okay, so this is the other Amphibia episode review. I had back-to-back Amphibia episode reviews today, so this is episode 3 review of season 3. Okay, so in today's video we are going to be discussing the Amphibia season 3 episodes Feud and Adventures in Catsitting. Now, before we start, let me just say I think that these are probably the funniest episodes of the entire show. Like, maybe not Adventures in Catsitting, but Feud has to be, like, the funniest episode of this show. So, yeah, like, it was really good. I'm going to be continuing doing these Amphibia reviews and stuff so I can caught up and, like, do these weekly. And then I also have a lot of other videos that I have planned for November and December. So, yeah, I'm going to be making a lot of stuff. So, I hope you guys enjoy this video. And, let's get started with the episode, Feud. Okay, so, Feud. This episode is amazing. It is hilarious. So basically this episode is about Sprig wanting to be considered family by the Boonchoys, but, you know, Anne's parents consider the Planners guests in their home rather than family. So Sprig tries to get rid of a food truck that is hurting the Boonchoys restaurant's business, and he ended up causing more destruction than good, more harm than good, you know. But this episode is very funny. Like, Sprig has a lot of great lines and great facial expressions in this episode, and it's just hilarious. And then Anne's driving in this episode. I mean, it's only because, like, if she doesn't drive, they're gonna crash the food truck. But, like, it's hilarious, you know. And then, like, you know, we get to learn more about Anne and the Boonchoys and the Planners and, like, all this stuff. And it's really fun, and learn about the restaurant and everything. So, yeah, it's a really cool episode, and it's hilarious, as I've said. Just a lot of great lines, a lot of great moments, and just so many great things about this episode. And, like, this episode and Adventures in Catsitting, like, these episodes are, were super fun to watch. Like, they were, like, really entertaining, and I was just, like, hooked the whole time, and I was just enjoying every second of it. Like, there's just so many good moments in this episode, and, like, just, like, most people may overlook it as just, like, a random episode of Amphibia that has no plot. Nothing about King Andreas or Amphibia or the Calamity Box or, you know, the Night Marcy or, you know, Sasha and the Woodwood Rebellion. But, like, this episode's honestly, like, I bet it's going to be an underrated episode just because it doesn't have plot. But this episode is hilarious, and I'm going to give it a 9 out of 10. And then the other episode this week, I mean, not this week, but, like, that came out that week, which is season 3, episode 3B, Adventures in Catsitting. Now, this episode was also super funny and super fun to watch, and it was just great. So basically, this episode is about Domino needing to go to the vet, but Anne and her parents, they can't take Domino, so Hop Hop offers that he, Polly, and Sprig take Domino to the vet, because, like, the least that they can do, since the Boonchoys have been so nice to them. And then they end up taking Domino to the vet, but Domino just keeps, like, scratching them and everything, and she ended up getting lost, and, yeah, and then they have to find her, and, yeah, it's really funny. There was a Kirby reference in this episode, which was hilarious. And then Sprig meets an actual frog that is, like, seen on Earth. Like, not the Amphibia type of frog, but, like, a frog on Earth, and that's just a hilarious scene. And, yeah. And, so, yeah, this is just a really funny episode, and like the beginning of it, like when the players are talking about the cousin Stanley, who like, you know, crashed into their house and then just like took over and did everything he wanted to do, and then they threw him out the window. Like, that's like just hilarious. So yeah, this episode is really great too. And yeah, just like overall, this episode is really funny and really fun, and I'm gonna give it an 8.5 out of 10. Okay, so that's it for the episode reviews. They were a lot shorter this time, because like I don't have as much to talk about with these ones, because there's not as much going on. It's really just a bunch of fun things and then like funny moments, and like, yeah, like it doesn't matter like that there wasn't much to talk about in this episode, because the episodes were amazing, funny, and it was just great. So yeah, these episodes I'm definitely going to, you know, rewatch again. And yeah, they're just great episodes of Amphibia, and they're very entertaining. And it's just like something fun, like an Amphibia episode that you can watch anytime you want. And like, it's not like when you're in a certain mood, it's just like anytime. And yeah, and that's really it. I'm gonna have another Amphibia review real soon, and other than that, I'll see you guys next time. Bye.